Hey everyone, I wanted you to meet Cyberfrog colorist Kyle Ritter. Hey, good morning. Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone. Welcome to Comic Artist Pro Secrets. My name is Ethan Van Sciver. I am a comic book artist. I have been for 25 years, and I am the creator of Cyberfrog and the artist and creator and writer of the smash Indiegogo hit Cyberfrog Blood Honey. This campaign is just rolling. I mean, it is up to $215,000. It's raised that much money in just 2 weeks. I don't think that's ever been done before. I'm pretty sure it hasn't been. I think we're breaking all records. Everyone loves this frog. If you'd like to pledge, the link is below in the description. You could buy a copy of the book too. You could back this property. You could be a part of this big wave. And I think now's a good time to do it. I'm up working. I'm actually drawing the book right now, but I'm not going to show you. I'm going to save that for later. Oh, I'm just so excited. Every day it's so fun. Comic book speculation and investing. Their website here. This is wonderful. I mean, I talk about the 90s. I talk about wanting to return comics to those glory days of the 90s when people were actually making money and excited about comic books, excited about collecting them, excited about going to stores and trying to find rare ones. And you know, those were good times, and they just haven't been here in so long. We're in the middle of the most depressing dirge, I think, in comic book history, probably since the 1950s with Seduction of the Innocent. I don't think it's ever been this bad before. It's terrible. It's terrible. People are putting out terrible comics. There's a lot of infighting. There's a lot of political persecution. A lot of it directed at me. You know, your Uncle Ethan. I'm telling you, it's a good thing I have such a cheerful demeanor. Hard to bring down. Hard to bring down. But yeah, the whole thing about the 90s is just making comic books fun and exciting again. I got into this campaign saying, first of all, my character Cyberfrog is from the 90s. He didn't last very long. He was kind of obscure. I drew him from 1993 to 1998 before I went to DC Comics. And, you know, he never, in the era of Image Comics, when it was all about Pitt and Spawn and the Wildcats and Youngblood. I mean, a character like Cyberfrog was just hidden. I mean, he just, you know, I was a nobody. That's changed. I'm a somebody now, and bringing Cyberfrog back in this desolate comic book environment, and it is desolate, is risky. But on the other hand, I said, you know what would be fun? Let me take this character, let me crowdfund enough money to put out a comic book and an ashcan. An ashcan is a miniature comic book. They used to have this in the 90s. It used to be a preview of an upcoming book, okay? And you'd have sketches, half-finished pages. If you were a comic book connoisseur, a big fan, these ashcans were treasures, and they often came autographed and limited, and they were usually more expensive than the actual finished book itself because they were so rare and so highly prized. So I'm going to bring back ashcans. I am going to bring back the way comics looked back in the 1990s. Let's do a chromium double-sized comic book, okay? We haven't seen this since 1996. It's been a while. They don't make these anymore. They're too expensive. But we've raised so much money and so much enthusiasm to just do this again, to feel the excitement of comics. So I find this, I'm babbling. I'm so sorry. I'm really, really excited. Comic book speculation and investing, they do this thing where they, you know, they chronicle what's selling in shops, and these are like back issues, I guess. I don't really know. So these are, all right, honorable mentions. We go all the way back. Gay Comics, number 32, is very collectible right now. Why? I don't know. Let's see. Cable, Volume 2, number 21. It's now $15 to $20. Used to be only $5. Those are honorable mentions. Number 10 is Domino Volume 3, number 1 with the variant cover by the persecuted J. Scott Campbell. It's a 1 in 50 variant. Everybody seems to want it. It received a price bump of up to $50 to $60. So that's a desirable comic. Isn't this fun? I mean, it's like people want this cover. You know, they want this cover, so they're going to pay extra for it. Zinnober #1, a variant cover by Nick Klein, is now $13 to $17, and I guess it's pretty rare. So these are all variant covers. This is an amazing cover right here. Look at this. Detective Comics number 880. Scott Snyder, great writer, great guy. Artist Jock, another great artist. That is an iconic cover. That is amazing. For those that argue a key has to have a first appearance, I submit this book to you. 9.8s are now almost $600, and even 9.2s are selling at $200 at this point. Everybody wants this. What, they just want the cover? What's in there? I don't know. I don't know why everybody wants this one. I don't know what the book contains. Miles Morales, Ultimate Spider-Man #1. These are all variant covers. Fiona Staples variant, $170, $175. It's pretty. Look at him. He's between two cars there. I like that a lot. Hungry Ghost #1 by Anthony Bourdain. Wait a second. That's interesting. I didn't know Anthony Bourdain wrote a comic book. Evidently he did. So everybody is looking at this comic book right now. It's hot stuff. Batgirl Volume 5, Josh Middleton, great artist. He did the variant cover. So people are chasing these variants a little bit. Amazing Spider-Man number 431 is number 4. Great cover, always has been. It looks recent. I don't know. So this cover is exciting. People want it for $50. Marvel Rising Alpha number 1, Stacey Lee variant. Yes, Zero just came out and had an Ember Quade. Really, Marvel? Can't get but and will always be a free preview book. This #1 will end up being the first full appearance, and this variant has hit the ground running. So this one character first appears in here. That's classic. That's a good reason for a book to be collectible. Edge of the Spider Verse #2. Writer Jason Latour. Robbie Rodriguez is the artist. I think Robbie Rodriguez created Gwenpool or something. I don't know. Not Gwenpool. Spider-Gwen. It's funny, some people were scratching their heads some months back when this book reappeared on the Hot 10. No head scratching this time. The fact is, the animated movie looks incredible, and teasing Spider-Gwen at the end has caused a huge surge in this book. Up to $290 to $300 from around $200. Ready for the #1 hottest book in the world right now? Cyberfrog #1. Ethan Van Sciver writer, Ethan Van Sciver artist. This is absolutely fantastic. I haven't felt this good since the old Wizard days, when I would just open up their magazine and I'd be in the top 10 hottest artists. This is incredible. Absolutely incredible. We are the #1 hottest comic book in the world, the most collectible comic book in the world, the most in-demand back issue at the moment, according to this very reputable comic book speculation site. And what's wrong with speculating? Speculating, we need to bring a little of that back. That helps retailers out. It's amazing what a successful fundraising campaign will do to copies of an obscure indie book. Raws mean they're not like, bound up in a CGC container. Just a short while ago, about $20, which I think is fair. I wish I'd bought more of them. Now a very good copy is pushing $100, and Near Mint Plus copies are close to $200. Check out Topher's True First article about this character. I would like to read that article. I don't know where that is. Oh my gosh, guys. This is just so great. It is so cool. I'm so excited. I'm glad Andrea kept the copy that I gave her when I met her when she was 16 years old. I'm glad we have this in the family still. I don't know if we have any more than that, but I mean, wow. It feels like the 90s again. Hello, potential Indiegogo backers. Hello, friends. My name is Ethan Van Sciver. I'm a comic book creator who worked for 20 years for Marvel and DC Comics on books like Green Lantern, Flash, Superman, Batman, and X-Men. But before that, I had a comic book called Cyberfrog. Now, Cyberfrog lasted from 1993 to 1998, and then it stopped when I went to go work for DC Comics. Now I want to tell the story of where Cyberfrog has been for the last 20 years. I want to write, pencil, ink a book called Cyberfrog Blood Honey that tells the story of gigantic alien hornets that come to Earth and conquer it, sending Cyberfrog into deep hibernation, where he emerges now in the year 2018 into a completely alternate reality, a new world where these hornets have taken over, devastated humanity, using human skin to make gigantic wasp hives, and harvesting human blood to make honey to feed their young. very few humans still exist. But it's up to Cyberfrog to save what's left of humanity and turn back the damage that's been done by these wasps with his brother Salamandroid and his friend Heather Swain. I want you to help me do this. We're going to get colors by Kyle Ritter. He's a fantastic colorist, and he's going to make this book sing. I'd like this to be a 48-page one-shot prestige format, part 1 of 4. So I'm asking you to help me launch the very first Cyberfrog Blood Honey epic graphic novel. Are you in? Will you help me? I hope so. Let's get this frog jumping again. Show your friends you support independent comics while showing the world who you back in the fight against the swarm with the brand new Cyberfrog t-shirt from Crypto Fashion and Comic Artist Pro Secret. Sizes come in small to 5XL, and take your choice of colors between navy blue, white, and black. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and order the Fandom Menace, Go Get Daddy's Belt, Tico, and Soilo t-shirts as well. Link is below in the description. You're gonna look great. People love these shirts. They fit wonderfully. Thank you very much. Okay, I give myself 60 seconds to do this thank you video card, you know, this credit scroll at the end of every video, and it's just not enough time. It's not enough time to thank you guys. I'm always rushing at the end. I'm always cut off. I can't adequately express my thank you to you guys. My deepest thanks for everything that you guys have done for me, for my family, for comic books, for fandom, Star Wars. We are riding high on the crest of a wave right now. It's clear, and every one of you has played a part in that and continue to. Thank you so much to my Patreon backers. Thank you to those of you who buy t-shirts. Thank you to those of you who have bought a copy of Cyberfrog Blood Honey. Thanks to you who come to my live streams and donate super chats. Thanks to all of you. I'm running out of time again. I can't stand it. Love you guys. Thank you.